Venezuela, Haiti, El Salvador, Mexico. Insert the name of the foreign country here. There are many things happening in our policies that we're noticing in the media, and they can begin to stir up stressors and even fear. There may be fear for your own predicament, or like many other people, the fear for what may happen to someone who you care about. In today's tapping meditation, I'm inviting you to do some tapping to alleviate some of the fear and stressors that surround a loved one being removed. I'm going to ask you to first just think about the emotions that are stirred up in yourself when you consider what it may be like for a person who's spent maybe a lifetime or many years living a particular lifestyle, and what it may cause them to feel to be removed and sent back to a place perhaps they've never known, or a place that they've not been in many years. Do they still know anyone there? Do they still know the culture, the ways of those people? Will there be assumptions about them for having just left the US? There are many things that can be brought up with just the prospect of being removed and sent back to a place perhaps they don't call home anymore. You can do this tapping as a surrogate tapping, where you are tapping for the other person. We're all connected on a subconscious energetic level. And even if you don't make the person aware, there will be benefit for them. We're going to start at the karate chop point, tapping. Even though this situation is so scary to me and I don't know what to do, I still love and accept myself. Even though there's a fear of what the future looks like, what's going to happen next, where will I end up? So many thoughts, so many emotions. I still love and accept myself and how I'm feeling. Third time on the karate chop point. Even though what lies ahead is a mystery to me, I don't know what's going to happen, and that is scary. But I'm still open to loving and accepting myself and how I'm feeling. We're going to go through the tapping points. In the first round, I'll direct you to different tapping points, but feel free to use whichever tapping points provide you with the greatest amount of relief. Typically, we start at the eyebrow. We're going to be expressing some anger and frustration. Why didn't I take care of this sooner? Side of the eye. I knew this was always a possibility. Under the eye. Now what am I going to do? Under the eye. Now what am I going to do? Nose. I can't just hide in the house. Chin. I see that there are people who are hiding out, but that's not a solution. Collarbone. What am I going to do? Underarm. Do I just wait and see what happens? I'm scared. I'm actually afraid of what's going to happen. What will life look like for me if I'm deported? What about the people I leave behind? Just keep tapping through your points. Can I call a lawyer? Well, a lawyer might be a waste of money at this point. This is my home now. This is my home. What am I going to do? This is just not fair. This is not fair. This is not right. I just wanted an opportunity like everyone else. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to invite you to take a nice deep cleansing breath and just let that energy out with your exhalation. And we're going to move into another round of tapping where we're going to focus in on dissipating some of the fearful energy. And again, this is more so of a free form. You're tapping on the points that provide you with the greatest amount of relief. And we're going to start with a tapping point that is not the karate chop. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm so afraid and I don't know what to do. I'm going to ask you to think of which aspect to you is the most fearful. Is it an experience in a detention center? Is it being separated from your loved ones? Is it what may happen in your absence? Is it returning to a place that's no longer your home? Whatever is the most fearful for you, that's what we're going to tap on. I'm going to use the word fear, and you just hold the picture of what it is that's most fearful to you. If you can sense or feel that fear, hold it as we're tapping. The fear of, we're tapping. I'm just so scared that, you're filling in the blank. I'm just so afraid of. The fear. I'm so scared that. I'm so scared that. What's going to happen if they show up at my door? What's going to happen if they show up at my job? I don't think I can stomach a plane ride back to the fear I'm so afraid of. I'm so afraid of. Okay, and again, stop tapping, just take a nice deep breath. And with that exhalation, just let out the emotions, let out some of that fear. And just use your imagination, just see it leaving your body so that you can begin to think more clearly of what your next steps might be and just how resilient you are. And for the third round of this tapping, I am going to ask you to just see how open you are to accepting a best case scenario. If this is something that you do not have control over, you still have control over how you respond to it, how you react to this. So what could the best case scenario look like for you? And with this, I'm going to ask you to just be still. Tap if you feel called to, but just be still. And begin to visualize what your best case scenario looks like. If this has to happen, how would you want to feel? If this were happening for your highest good, how would you want to feel? And just let whatever comes to you, just let it be there. If this is the best case scenario, how do you feel? What are the thoughts that come to mind? How would you interact with the people here and the people back home? If this were for everyone's highest good, how would we react with each other? If this were all happening for your highest good, what would be the benefit of this experience? Are you willing to trust? Can you trust that this is for your highest good? And the answer may be no at this moment. And just allow yourself to receive whatever information you can right now. And again, take a nice deep breath in and let it out, along with all the energy that is not serving you. We're going to bring this to a close. It could be that this is very fresh, full of energy, full of fearful energy, anger energy, and you may need to repeat some of the tapping rounds that address the unfairness, the anger, the sadness. That's natural. As difficult as it is for us to hear sometimes, these things are happening for our highest good. If we could be open to that notion, there's a lot of clarity that's also available. And until next time, bye-bye.